At WrestleMania 41, thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is gonna happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE European Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
How many times have we heard Shawn Michaels say, "I won't lay down for anybody"? And how many times have we heard Bret say, he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be? It is put up or shut up time for both men.
Well, Shawn Michaels certainly not endearing himself to the fans here in Canada.
Well, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment, bar none.
I'd like to see you tell Bret Hart that. You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men truly believe in their hearts that they are the better man.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. This is all about power. You know it, and I know it.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again? There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years.
This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Retaliation from the Hitman.
Crossbody.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Unloading! Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Brett and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
Early cover for the title. And he gets the shoulder up.
At this point, no way that was going to keep him down.
Oh, man. Hitman never...
Finds the roll-up.
Pin attempt by the champion. The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. And the referee stops the count before 2.
I think he's still just getting warmed up.
Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit. Just ruthless.
Come on now, is that the type of tactic we should expect from a champion?
Going counter for counter now. Can it be capitalized on? And an armbar applied here, stretching that shoulder.
Things feel personal now as the champion is just tearing away at the tendons and ligaments in the shoulder.
Hart absolutely not backing down.
Delivers the cross body.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
Counter right when it was needed. HBK in real danger here.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here. But right hands create separation and an escape.
Brett gets out of the way in time. This is how Brett wanted it. A public assault of Michaels in front of the Canadian people. And a vicious looking...
Just stretching out the arm.
An injured shoulder puts you below square one. This is a smart strategy here.
Avoided any damage there.
Michaels turns that around. Looking to end this. The schoolboy.
And the knee. HBK looking to silence this Montreal crowd. Looking to break every Canadian's heart.
Wants to finish this. And boom.
Countered and planted with a well-timed power slam. Bang! Drop kick.
Hart pausing to soak up the adulation.
looking like he wants to see a little more out of his opponent here. These two showing how well they know each other.
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep. Boom. This could be it. Brett could retain the title here. Stopping that.
Pile driver on its way.
Sit-out pile driver.
Can we have a new champ after that?
And the Hitman continues to deliver irreparable damage onto Michaels.
Leg drop connected.
Oh.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Bret the Hitman Hart turning up the intimidation factor.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Fast press! Fast press!
Good night.
Destructive use of the knee. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Bret avoids impact.
Trying to work the arm. Now in control.
Trying to get some space and manages it.
Caught with a lariat.
Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next. That split him open, and he's becoming a crimson mess now.
Oh, look at that scope slam.
From above.
Watch out. Hey, he finds a counter. Foot to the midsection. He's headed up high. Flying. Diving leg drop.
From way up high. Bret hoping to goad his opponent into a costly mistake.
Oh, man.
This match has gone above and beyond anything anyone expected tonight.
Nice takedown. Gonna step through into the vintage sharpshooter from Bret Hart. Sharpshooter. Submission hold locked in.
Twisting the vertebrae.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Quick thinking right there.
And Bret gets countered.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
Step through. Here it comes. Bret Hart. Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter applied. Will this do it?
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet he's still struggling, refusing to give up.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Michaels looks lost out there. Could mean the end is coming. Double leg takedown. Oh, we've seen this time and again from the Hitman.
He forces the break by getting to the ropes.
Boom! How much more abuse can they take? Shawn and Bret are each looking to take their pound of flesh from each other. Caught full force with the uppercut.
A show of disrespect from Hart.
Russian leg sweep. Just a surgical approach we're seeing from Hart.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
Oh, that knee will take the wind right out of you.
Ooh!
Armbar.
Armbar stretch applied.
Boom! Read that one. Sean showing he's not out of it.
Could be the table turner Sean desperately needed.
Hart wasting no motion on the counter.
The Hitman now perhaps looking to spike his opponent.
Pile driver.
Call it academic. That's just the way it goes with the excellence of execution. The excellence of execution looking to cinch it in. Can he turn his opponent over? Yes.
Sharpshooter. Submission hold locked in. A lot of pressure. Brett retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? Well, you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the extreme.
Falls Count Anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW World Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty. And it won't be for the faint of heart.
CM Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack, two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure of it.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Oh! Cactus absorbing some offense already. Almost an appetizer for this sadist.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I've usually countered that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you, but that's not a realistic possibility here. Punk just needs to do what he can to keep on Cactus and be even more unpredictable, if he can. Relentless violence is Cactus Jack's stock and trade, but it needs to be CM Punk's as well here. Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime, and I cannot wait to see the destruction that ensues.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Oh, yeah, Punk's not backing down to Cactus here. Far from it.
Oh, atomic drop! Sent flying out of the ring here. A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
And guys, Cactus may finally be at that point. He's taken on so much brutal offense, Punk may have victory in hand.
Swinging the kendo stick like he's in ECW.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Beautiful. Might sneak one. Cactus Jack manages to beat the count.
This match clearly taking its toll at this point, getting so much more difficult to kick out with authority.
As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an extreme legend. And nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an anaconda.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the Crimson Mask after that move.
Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, Cactus Slim.
Cactus with a cause for alarm.
That might have put it away. 2. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a violent match this was. CM Punk has to be feeling some kind of catharsis, making it through this, and most importantly, making it through Cactus Jack.
Well, Punk may have won the battle, but the thing about a sadist like Cactus Jack is that he has no problem soldiering on with the war.
Yeah, CM Punk and Cactus Jack just went through hell here. But we know for a fact that's where Cactus Jack feels most comfortable. Win or lose, Punk deserves to celebrate, but he should also watch his back.